Hello, and welcome to Three Questions with Kerry Patterson with us from Senne. Hey, Kerry, welcome to the show.
Morning, thank you so much for having me.
So let's start at the beginning. Tell us a little bit about your business. What do you do?
Sure. Senne Real Estate Services is a great company because it offers real estate services in all aspects of real estate. We do leasing, sales, management, and our management includes management of leasing units like individually investments, as well as condominium associations, which is what I kind of oversee. So we have a little bit of everything in our hands in everything when it comes to real estate.
Now, we've spoken many times, Kerry. This makes perfect sense to me to outsource these types of responsibilities. But why do people do that versus trying to manage themselves?
Well, we're here as the management is to help give things knowledge and our skills. I mean, I have a team of several managers within my department, and we have 75 years combined experience in property management. And so our knowledge and skills helps do things such as contract negotiations, when it comes to negotiating new services, things like that. We also have outreach to different networks of vendors and services that most maybe a normal person might not have or know about. And so we're here to help with that. But we also offer several other things as far as rules and regulations, how to read their bylaws and declarations, which can be very confusing at times. And then also some legality issues. We actually have a legal team within our company that we can also source out to along with our vendors to help with any legal issues that come about. And so we have an array of services and knowledge that we can assist residents and homeowners with.
Kerry, I had a friend who was in this situation. He was on the board of the Homeowners Association, and one of his friends simply didn't have money to pay their dues, association fees. He's like, it's really awkward when I was barbecuing with Kerry last weekend, and this weekend I'm, threatening to throw him out.
Right.
And that's where, to be able to outsource that takes away that, geez, we're neighbors, Kerry. Why are you yelling at me?
Exactly. And that's what we're here for. As management, we're kind of sometimes known as the bad guy or the guy, but it keeps residents and those personal relationships off the board and makes it become part of us. So when you do have a resident that goes after, past due, we can come in following guidelines and rules, be it the Massachusetts 183A or be your declaration document, say, hey, here's what we need to do. And then it takes you out of the center of it and puts it towards us. And then we can negotiate and do what we need to assist those residents.
Plus, like you mentioned, the law, Kerry, the relationships, because you're in a situation where you have an association, you need a new roof for conversation. Well, which contractor do we hire? Because often you're like, well, this is the lowest price. But, hey, this person may have a much better reputation. This is why you might want to pay that extra 10%.
Right.
You can help with that, right? To stop that.
Of course. Any big project that we have come about, what we do is we put together a bid comparison sheet. We'll reach out, get between 3 and 5 bids for the project. We'll then put that together for the homeowners and trustees review with some information and knowledge, and then we'll give them some insight. This contractor we've worked with before, they've had great reviews. This person is, good. This person we may not be familiar with, but we'll also give them some reviews on what we've heard from other people, because we try and invest somebody when we bring them aboard as a vendor. And then it's ultimately the trustee's decision, but we give them as much knowledge and information as we can for them to make the right decision.
That's just super helpful. There's just no way around that. Kerry, how many units does somebody need to have before it makes sense to reach out to you?
We currently have associations that are as small as 2 units and go to above 261 units. So everything in between. When Senne started, we had a boutique of properties that ranged between the 2 units to the 30 units. And so we have several in that range in the very beginning. We're very happy to keep those aboard, but we've now expanded to properties that have 50 plus, 100 plus, 200 plus units as well. So we have an array of services and sizes we deal with. So
Kerry, what's the best way for someone to reach out to you? How can they learn more, my friend?
Sure, they can contact me directly at my phone number, which is 617-932-5025. That's my direct line. Or my email is kpatterson, Patterson, at Senne, SENNERE.com.
I really appreciate taking a few minutes to jump in the show. And as always, thanks for being my friend.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.